All right, mamas, welcome back. My name is Leila Hardy and I am a postpartum fitness coach. I am really excited because today's session is short, sweet, and all about building strength in your glutes and legs. We're going to be needing dumbbells and a resistance band. All you need is a little bit of space in 25 minutes. If your kiddos end up joining, let them. I always let my kids join in on the fun. All right, so if you're ready to feel strong, confident, and lifted, let's get into it. We're going to start with a quick warm-up. We're going to start with a bodyweight squat. So what I want you to do is have your feet shoulder width apart and sit back into your hips, okay? And push through your heels. Now, if you're having a hard time doing a bodyweight squat, don't worry, you can do a box squat instead. So use a couch, a chair, or a bench, whatever it is that you have, and do the same thing. So start with you seated and then come back up, sit, come back up, sit, come back up. You want to do this at least 10 times, okay? So let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the next one, we're going to do a hip circle. So we want to loosen up your hip flexors, okay? Those are the little guys that will protect our lower back during the lifts. Now again, we're doing 5 on each side. Okay, now the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to get into a glute bridges. So you want to do this one on the floor. Engage your core first. So think about somebody's about to punch you in the stomach, okay? Again, we want to push through the heel and pause for a slight second, squeeze at the top of your glutes, okay? We're gonna do this 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, don't rush, okay? 6, we wanna feel everything. 8, 9, and last one, 10, squeeze at the top. All right, so now we're doing in alternating reverse lunge, okay? So you're going to step back, light on your toes, and alternate, okay? 3, again, 5 each side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. All right, now that we are all warmed up, we're going to get into our workout. So instead of doing a superset, which is 2 exercises that are going back to back, we're doing a triset. It's gonna contain of 3 rounds in 10-second break in between the exercises and 60-second break in between the rounds, okay? So we're gonna start the first round with a single leg dumbbell hip thrust. So you will need either a bench, a couch, or a chair, something that you can lean on, okay? The second exercise is going to be dumbbell Romanian deadlift, and the third exercise is going to be banded donkey kickbacks, okay? So you'll need a band as well for this one. So you're going to put your shoulder, so at the end of your shoulder blades, you want them to kind of get hooked onto the bench, okay? And then we're gonna start with the right leg. So we're doing 10 each leg. So same thing, right? We want to drive through your heel, okay? Squeeze at the top, the same thing that we did on the glute bridges. 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Now let's change the legs. Put this leg up, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to look to your knees, okay? So that way you're not hyperextending like this. 8, 9, and 10. If it's too hard to do it with a weight right now, don't worry. We will work on getting your strength back. All you need to do is just do body weight for now, okay? So dumbbell Romanian deadlift, again, we're doing 10, okay? So you wanna grab your dumbbells, again, soft knees, hinge with your hips. Think about closing a car door with your bum, okay? Keep those dumbbells nice and close to you. 3, 4. I'm closing my corridor with my bum. I'm keeping my knees soft. 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Now put these down. We are going into a banding donkey kickbacks, okay? So we're going to do 15 each leg. A little bit of a bend, so that way we can easily bring that leg back. You see what I mean? So now we're going to do 15 each leg. 3, 4. Now again, don't extend your leg too far up, right? We want to keep that tension in that glute. So this exercise targets the top of your glute actually. So as you know, based on why you're here, we're doing glutes and legs. Almost there. And switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds. And then we're going to repeat the same circuit that we just did. So grab some water, relax, actually rest, right? Don't start doing something that's going to be too taxing, unless of course you have to take care of your baby or your toddler or your kids, whatever it is that you have. I have 2 little girls. The oldest one is at school right now, so it's nice to have a baby. She's sleeping right now, so I'm trying to get this done while she naps. Good news is that her naps are usually an hour long, but you never know, she might join us as we're getting through this workout. So we have about 15 more seconds, and then we are going straight into a single leg hip thrust. Okay, and let's get into it. So same thing, put the bottom of your shoulder blades, hook them at the bottom of your bench, drive through your heel, squeeze the glute at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10, squeeze, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, squeeze, 10. All right, now we already know what we're doing. Romanian deadlifts. Again, we're gonna wait 10 seconds and grab our dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, okay? So grab our dumbbells, soft knees, hinge with your hips, close that corridor. Don't go too far down. We don't want our lower back to start getting involved. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Push through your heels. Perfect. You're going to grab my band, my resistance band. Put it over my knees. Let's get into these donkeys. So again, 15, have something to lean on, okay? Nothing too low where you're like this, right? We don't want that. We still want to have that 90-degree angle. 3, 4, squeeze that glute at the top, okay? 5. Again, slow and steady is so much better than trying to rush through the whole exercise and then teaching your body how to not do it correctly and how to not to engage, right? We don't want that. want to teach our body love and respect that it's owed, and also doing things with the correct form so that way we're teaching it how to do it properly for longevity, right? Last one, 15. All right, so again, 1 minute break. And we're going back in our last circuit before we are going onto the second circuit. So the second circuit, just as fun, right? We're gonna do split squats with dumbbells, then we're going to dumbbell squats, and then lastly we're going to do seated banded abductions. Again, we're going to have 3 rounds, 60-minute break in between the rounds, and then we're going to do a cool down, and then we're pretty much done, okay? You can go on with your day feeling more energized, stronger, confident, and more capable, right? Especially if you have a baby, we'll have to be carrying them pretty much all day, so we want to have that strength. So we have 5 more seconds. Let's get into the bench. Again, this is the last round, okay? We're almost done with this round. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the glute at the top. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Keep your eyes on your knees, okay? Want to make sure we're protecting that lower back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. And I think I have a little visitor. Come here. It's okay. Hi, baby. All right, I have my little visitor here. Hi, Bubba. You came to work out? Okay, so we're gonna grab our dumbbells. We're gonna do a Romanian deadlift next. Remember, soft knees. We're hinging with your hips first. Close that car door. 4. Hi. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep that core tight. And 10. Perfect. What's up, baby? Oh. Whew. I am sweating. Now, let's grab our resistant band. Put it over our knees, just at the top here. Let's get into our kickbacks. Whenever you are doing a single leg exercise, remember to start with your weak leg first, okay? That way, you can work on some of the muscle imbalances every single person has actually, but especially moms, right? We might notice that we're carrying our baby on one side way more than the other. So remember to rotate, right? So you're not always using that one side. Okay, the other side. And you can go at your own pace, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oh my goodness. We are done with this round. Now we're going on to our second and last triset. So again, we're gonna start with a split squat, right? So again, start with your weaker leg. You're going to have your front leg at the front and then your second leg at the back, okay? So try to put it as far back as you can because we are targeting glutes after all. And then we're going to have dumbbells on either side of us. If you're new to split squats, just do them body weight, okay? We're doing 10 each side for the split squats. Then we're doing a dumbbell squat with a dumbbell right here, right at our chest. And then finally, we're going to put the mini band here. We're going to sit down on the couch, chair, bench, and we're going to do abductions. So we have 1 more second. Let's get into it. So I'm actually going to do this body weight because I am out of breath. Let's do these. 10 each side, right? So you want to lean forward so that way we can target the glutes. Hello. Hello. 9 and 10, and keeping that back leg nice and far back. Okay, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now when you are grabbing a dumbbell, put it on couch, chair, bench, whatever, and then grab it, okay? Because we don't wanna do it with a back form. So I want to squat into it, grab it, just like so, right? The placement of it is also important. And then we're doing 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, you can do them on the bench, couch, or chair. 9 and 10. It's about just starting somewhere, right? If you don't have the strength, start seated and then up and down, right? So lastly, oh, that's Mama's. Mommy. Again, let's put this over our knees. We're gonna sit down just like so, nice and upright, okay? Core engaged. And then we're just basically bringing our knees out and in. Mommy. 3. Mommy. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Again, don't rush. Want to do it nice and slow. Mind, muscle connection, right? We're not in a race. We're just trying to build a strong foundation. Now we have about 40 seconds left before our second round. Then we have 1 more round and we're going straight into a cool down, okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? She just got up from her nap, so she is full of energy. My little assistant here. So we've got about 20 more seconds and then we're going into our second round. Okay, so now if split squats feel uncomfortable, you can do a Bulgarian split squat by having your back foot raised onto the bench or couch. But personally, I think this is much easier. So, okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Core nice and tight. 9 and 10. Now, back leg nice and far. 1. You can have your baby use her as a weight. Whoop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't touch. 8, 9. Last one. 10. You want it again? Okay. So, baby wants to join me for a squat. Okay. So get into position, feet shoulders width apart, sit into your hips, sorry, my accent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Ooh, my goodness. Whee! Okay, now let's do the band. So for those of you who wants to make it a little bit more challenging, you can just hover up like this. And then again, bring your knees apart. 6, 7, подожди, 7 or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Squeeze it, okay? Squeeze. Okay, let's do a minute. Last round. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. So whenever we are doing the abductions, we really want to squeeze these side glute muscles, okay? Connect with the muscle and our mind. Really feel it, right? Okay, we got about 30 more seconds. Get some water, rest. We've got our final triset, and then we're on to a cool down, and you are done. How good does it feel when you get it done, eh? I mean, to me, it feels empowering. And weirdly enough, you feel more energized afterwards rather than sleepy and weak and tired, right? So pretty awesome. All right, so starting with our weaker leg. Let's go. Last one. 2. Again, you can have dumbbells here, right? Or your baby. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. If you feel like you're out of balance, it might be because you do not have a wide enough stance, right? So when your stance is too narrow, you will be out of balance. And 10. What I mean is like this, right? When I have shoulders apart, and then bring your foot back. Okay, let's get into our squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh my gosh, 8, 9, last one, 10. My goodness, you're getting heavy. And last one, grab our band, put it over our knees, just above our knees. Sit upright, core engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we are all done. Now let's get into the stretch. You have earned it. Let's get that cool down in. Breathe in, out, in through your nose, in, out. Now let's do nice stretch over here, hinge, get down all the way to the floor if you can. If not, hold on onto your calves. Up, back down, come up, and reach your hands right up to the sky. Now let's sit down and do some 90-90s. So we're gonna bring our knees to the left and twist. Knees to the right, twist. Hold them a little bit. Now bring our legs right in front of us and fold. And let's just wait there for a minute. Okay. Up, back down. I will be filming a quick strength upper body workout, so look out for that. Again, up and up. So again, this isn't about bouncing back into action. It's more about evolving into a new and better you. And what better way to start it than by building strength again, right? All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so glad to have you. Subscribe to my channel if you want more, and I will see you in the next video.